Okay, back. So from the last update, there's been a few little small changes happening because about 5 days from now, we're actually getting the primal are coming for the fit out. So what we're doing right now is we're just making sure the space is ready for those guys coming in. So as you can see, there's a bit of mess behind me, but it's actually intentional mess. Sounds crazy, but I'll actually take you through and let you see exactly what's going on. I'll quickly spin the camera around. So what you're seeing here to my left is actually a frame work part of a rig. We brought it out of cupboard space just to try and get a general size of like what we're dealing with and how it's going to occupy this new gym space that you can actually see. So I'll take you around. So here is actually a storage unit that's actually came out of this cupboard here on the right. Now that's going to go away to charity. So that won't obviously be occupying any space in the gym. There's a lot of stuff here that's came out of this cupboard which I'll take you in a second. That's going to all disappear within the next 24 hours, so not the issue there. What you're looking at on the floor right now is actually 3 lifting platforms, like the actual wooden inserts. And you can see that I've actually used some of the rubber that actually surrounds the platforms to support them so they don't damage them. And that's just more painting stuff that because we are kind of wanting to make sure that the place is looking good. So I'll get to the point of this video. So in here, straight across, this is part of a racking system, a rig that I've got for people doing squats and overhead press and all this kind of thing. So actually tonight, which is the filming of this, is the 3rd of March. I've got a couple of my friends coming along. We're going to take this out of here. So we take this out of here and put it into the gym space over here to the right. That's just going to get laid on the floor. So when Prime will come next week, that's ready for them. And then on the rear of that are actually the surrounds of platforms which we're going to use. I've ordered a brand new one, but we'll see how those two like second-hand ones look. Now, if you look down there, this is actually all the parts off that rig. As you can imagine, these are all the cross members. So you can see the pull-up bars, and you can actually see the safeties and all this kind of thing here. So that's going to stay in here just now. Now, what I need you to imagine is all this wood here is all coming out of this space. I'm going to take that out from tomorrow because what I'm doing is we're putting the Atlas stone platforms here back against the wall. And then so people can come in here and they can lift Atlas stones, and they've got like a little kind of like a safe space away from like the Gen Pop area in there that's actually going to be doing, like the actual like gym work. So we're going to have, I'm hoping to put up here on the left, in this little section here, I'm going to put like a rack for the sandbags, which will probably maybe come up to about here for the depth, and I'll be able to put all the sandbags and the throwing bags that I've got from Cerberus. They'll all go here in this section, like from here to here. I think that's what I'm pointing at it, like from basically see where my finger is, from basically from that facing to that wall right across here. So that'll be that, and then down here will be the actual platforms, and then stones. And I'll put the stones in a safe location so people can come in and take them. I'll maybe even put the stones along here on the right behind this door. I've got some kind of system that I'll do to kind of keep them from rolling around, so deal with that. So this is going to be where a couple of like the lifting, like some of the lifting strongman kind of activities can be done. I'll have a little buggy that'll be able to take the sandbags out, and they'll be able to come through like this door here, which is what I'm hoping to do. Come through here. And if they want to do any sandbag work, which is going to be up here on the AstroTurf that's going to be installed in this section, they'll do it there. And then if there's going to be any other, like any other activities using sandbags, we've got platforms here and they could use them for doing anything else. So that's the main purpose of this evening's video, is to let you guys see that how this space is now developing, because that will be a working space for the gym, as well as this will be a working space for the gym. And this is an even bigger working space for the gym, and right through that door you can see my office. It's an absolute mess, but that will be all rectified by the weekend. I've managed to get some recruits in to help me out with helping finish painting to get the finished product. So, and anybody who's interested, it's actually quite warm in here. I've never had the heating on yet, and it's actually showing a nice toasty 13 degrees in here. It's a lot warmer now. We've got the nicer weather here. It's actually getting nicer in Scotland, but obviously because, if you can see, I've got this new shiny new ceiling in here, a new wall, so it's actually trapping a lot of the heat. And then the glass as well is bringing the sun in, so it's going to be nice and warm for you. I might be in a position that I'm going to have to actually put a fan in. So, all going well, everything's looking good. 9th of March is the scheduled install date from Primal. The equipment that I've ordered from Strength Shop and Cerberus, that's coming within a few days of that. I didn't all want it to come at the same time, so hopefully within a week to 10 days of Primal finishing their installation, we'll be in a position to open up for you guys who are wishing to come along and see it, join it and embrace and enjoy the gym and its whole glory that I hope it to be for general population, powerlifting, weightlifting, strongman, strong woman activities, and anything else that you can think of that you want to lay a weight. Anybody who wants to do bodybuilding, yes, you can do that here. That is not an issue. So, thank you guys for watching. Early days on YouTube, early days with the gym, but it's great that for all you are watching, I'm really, really happy. Subscribe if you like. Thanks for following along, and I'll definitely catch you on the next one.